The big bed in all of the staterooms on the Disney Cruise Line is so comfortable. But what about the sofa bed? Disney Cruisers! Hello. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Ashley and I am an obsessor of all things Disney Cruise Line related. Today I want to talk about what it's like to sleep on the ship. The big beds in the staterooms are beautiful, lovely, fine, comfortable. You get a great night's sleep. They're so like squishy and warm and cuddly and snuggly. Nothing wrong with them at all, ever. They're always perfect. Normally, my children sleep in the pull-down bed and the sofa bed, which is the couch that flips down and turns into where you can sleep as a bed. When I took a cruise with my sister, if you want to watch our shenanigans, you can check it out up there in the I button. Being the super duper nice person that I am, I can't even say that with a straight face. I let her have the big bed because I wanted her to experience all that Disney Cruise Line was and how fabulous it was. My whole goal of that trip was to get her to fall in love with it so she could convince her husband so that they could all go on a cruise and then they could go with us. Therefore, I will be forced to go on more cruises. So really I did this as a service to her. We were on a 3-night sailing, so for 3 nights she slept in the big beautiful comfy bed by herself, which is something I have never done. A little jealous of that. I've always shared the bed with my husband, so I don't even know what it's like to sleep on that bed by yourself.
I can't even imagine.
So therefore that meant that I slept on the sofa bed. I was curious to see how comfortable it was, if I fit on it, what it was like. My kids sleep on it, so I would like to know how their nights are. We stayed in a veranda room because I'm obsessed with veranda rooms and I say, hey, just do it. That's my motto. Whenever Disney Cruise Line asks if I want something extra or an upgrade, I say, yes, please. Anyways, I'm first going to tell you pros and cons of just the bed in general, and then I'm going to tell you a few things about it that are specific to those that are in the veranda staterooms. First and foremost, is it comfortable? Yes. It was a very comfortable bed. I slept through the whole night, no problems at all. Is it large enough for an adult? I am 5'9". I fit on the bed. My legs did not hang off. I fit widthwise and lengthwise. You still get turn down service. You don't have to make the sofa bed. Even as 2 adults, when we first got there, our awesome room steward Made, shout out to Made, he came in and asked us what our sleeping arrangements were. First thing he asked us. So we told him that we would need the sofa bed turned down every night as well, and he was happy to oblige and did it every night for us. And then also he put it up every afternoon. It was really hard for me to remember to take all of my crap off of that bed so he could put it away. I don't really mind if the room stewards touch my kids' stuffed animals. They usually put it in the ottoman little container thing, but it's a different story if I leave out my clothes. I don't really want them messing with my clothes, or if I accidentally leave sunglasses on there. So I did have to remember every day to kind of pick up my area more. Another positive to it was that you could still see the TV. It was a little bit more difficult because if my sister was in the bigger bed and I was in my bed and we both wanted to watch TV, our angle had to be a little different. Normally, if my kids are sleeping, my husband and I pull the TV closer to us in the bigger bed. In this case, we had to have it more in the middle, so it was a little bit harder to see, but you still could see the TV just fine. I wouldn't say that was a negative by any means. Another thing I really liked was having the ottoman right there in front of me, because on the top of the ottoman, it's wood. So it's basically like a little table, and I could move it around wherever I needed to. I would put my water on there. I had my USB cable for my fan. I always take a USB fan. I absolutely love it. It's not electric, so you can use it on all the ships. And it plugs into a USB port, so it's perfect. I have that linked below in my Amazon link if you want to check it out if you're interested in getting a fan. It also has 2 speeds. I love it. 2 cons to the bed in general, no matter which stateroom you're in. I did say it was comfortable. It's just not as comfortable as that big bed. It's a fine mattress. It's not horrible by any means, but compared to that big bed, it is a step down. It is not the same. Also, I said that I fit. I'm 5'9". I barely fit. I would say if I were a couple inches longer, my feet would hang over. Now, being that we had the veranda, I opted to keep one of the curtains open. You have blackout curtains in there and then also sheer curtains. Well, I wanted to wake up and see the ocean in the morning, and it was beautiful. Just having the sheer curtain there, I would wake up and the first thing I saw when my eyes opened was the ocean. It was amazing, spectacular. I loved it so much. And you might think oh, I would love to be able to sit there and see the stars at night, or to see the ocean going by at night, but it's so dark at night you can't see out of it at all at night. I was kind of bummed about that. but in the morning, breathtaking. The negative to this though is that it was hot. When I kept that curtain open, if it was just the sheer curtain, even if it was open just a little bit, it was super hot. If you love DCL as much as me, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you're already a part of our Disney Cruiser family, give me a big like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Toodaloo, Cruisers. My name is Ashley, and I am a self-proclaimed... My name is Ashley, and I am a self-proclaimed Disney Cruise obsessed... Oh my gosh. Why can I not say this word? Or the 3 words I'm trying to say.